Good afternoon, you guys. I got on here to do a quick card chat with you guys, and again, if you hear anything in the background, I do have my 2-year-old in the back seat, so just bear with me. Hopefully she cooperates. So if you guys didn't see already, I posted like an Instagram post today that I did share on my Facebook, and it basically said something along the lines of 1 year from today, you will be where you decide to be. And some people may not necessarily get that. They're like, you know, how can you say that? Like, you know, things change so much, and sometimes, you know, things happen unexpectedly, things like that. So I just kind of wanted to go in on that real quick. I'm going to try to keep this pretty short. Basically, just to go in depth on that, everything that you are doing today is going to affect tomorrow, and everything you do tomorrow is going to affect the next day, and so on and so forth. So if you are continuously making poor decisions, a year from now you can kind of see where your life is going to be. And if you are, you know, continuously making good decisions, you may not see that immediately, but 1 year from now that will pay off. So it's all about kind of that saying, you reap what you sow. What you are doing, the seeds that you're putting in, you're going to sow. Whether those be, whether they are good seeds or bad seeds, you know, you're going to sow that. So, you know, there's people who will, you know, sow a lot of time into Netflix, and sow a lot of time into social media, and sow a lot of time into these things that are really distractions when you think about it. And I used to be that person, so I'm not judging anyone because I've done it myself. But you are sowing a lot of time into those things that are not going to benefit you in any way. Unless, of course, you're watching some really inspirational, positive stuff on Netflix or on TV or whatever, which I doubt. Most people are on there binge watching series for hours and hours of a time. But these same people are the same people who are saying that they're not happy with their life, that they're you know, they can't catch a break, yada yada. But you're investing hours upon hours on Netflix shows and on even scrolling through social media, trying to see what everyone's doing, instead of investing time into yourself. If you've got hours to watch, because I see people, they're like, I just finished binge watching so and so, and it's like a 4-season TV, you know, show, and they've had time to binge watch it. But then that same day, they'll post about how their life is so bad and how they wish they can catch a break and things like that. You have to realize that your life is 9 times out of 10, it's a direct reflection of the choices that you make. And I know that's hard to hear. Some people say, no, like, I never intended for this to happen, or this happened to me and this happened to me. I get it. I was that person at one point too. But there comes a time in life where you have to realize that you are in control of your life. You are in control of your destiny. You do not have to live a certain way your whole life. You don't have to accept living a certain way. You have the power to change that. So if you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck, ask yourself, what are you doing each and every day to change that? Are you putting in applications at different places? Are you reading books on, maybe you're really bad at interviews, maybe that's why you can't get a job. Are you reading books on that, like how, or watching YouTube videos for tips on interviews? I used to be a really bad, what I consider a bad person to interview. Like, I always did terrible. Like, they always made me so nervous. And now I feel like I could get interviewed at almost any job and I'd get hired. Even if I wasn't necessarily qualified, I feel like that I am such a good, I'm so good at interviews that I could literally win people over, because I had to study that and I learned tips and tricks and things like that. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, if you have anything in your life that you need to work on, or that you're unhappy with, do something about it and learn how to limit your distractions. And I may have to do a whole video just on limiting distractions, because so many people will say, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that. Okay, but you can spend an hour, 2-3 hours Netflix, on social media, on whatever the case is. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I just want to come here with some realness, some truth for you guys. I hope that helped you. I hope y'all understand everything I say is with love. I'm here to, you know, encourage people, inspire people, uplift people, And I'm telling you right now, you can do anything you want to do. Do not let your current situation determine your future situation. Go ahead and make those steps that's going to get you where you want to be. And if you need tips on whatever it is, I'm always here. You need feedback on your situation, you want to be directed in a particular way, I'm here for that. But anyway, you guys, if you were catching this live, don't forget #live. If you are watching the replay, #replay. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. As you can see, it's beautiful here. It's hot, but it's beautiful. I'm grateful. And yeah, I hope this helped, you know, some of you guys in some ways. Like I said, I don't mean anything to come off any type of way. It's just from the heart, from me, some real love. And sometimes you got to hear the tough love, but that's what's going to help you the most. So I'm going to get off here. You guys have a good day.